Good morning, my word nerds. How are you today? Welcome to the wonderful Wednesday edition of Word of the Day. My name is Christine. I am a member of the Perry Girls, and each and every weekday morning I bring you a new and amazing word of the day for you to add to your vocabulary so that you can sound smarticles. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If any of you noticed, I put the hashtag love in my title today, so as the hearts float up, you will every once in a while see some really beautiful rainbow hearts. See? Oh, there's a couple. Yay for rainbow hearts. We love the rainbow hearts. Hi, Darcy. I saw you on Moriscope too. Thank you so much for being one of our word nerds. We really appreciate you. So, good morning, John. All right, who's hopping in? Come on, hop in. I'm going to announce the word of the day today. Today's word of the day is a big one, and I might trip over it a little bit with my trays in, but it is oleaginous. Big fancy word. Hi, Darcy. Oleaginous is today's word of the day. Oleaginous. Oleaginous. Hello, Becca. So, oleaginous. Again, the Fit Baker Mom is here. Hello. Oleaginous. 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 Like butter. Ooh, I'm impressed, John. Yes, like butter. Having a nature or quality of oil. And butter would most definitely be oleaginous. Notice that I'm over-enunciating this one. Because if I don't, it's going to come out all kinds of T's and Z's and SH's, and it shouldn't. It's oleaginous. O-L-E-A. Yeah, Oleaginous, oleaginous. So having nature or qualities of oil is the first definition. Now, when you're talking about people, because obviously people can't be oleaginous, right? Like your butter is oleaginous. Your olive oil is obviously oleaginous because it's oil, right? That kind of just makes sense. But you can describe a person as being oleaginous. And what you're doing is using a synonym for the word smarmy. Who remembers the word smarmy? Because we've done something like this before. Unctuous. Do you know what unctuous and smarmy means? It means having a false earnesty, right? So who remembers Leave It to Beaver, right? There was that friend. Wally had that friend, Eddie Haskell. And Eddie Haskell was like overly sticky sweet to his parents. Exactly. Fake people. Falsely earnest people. People who, oh, hello. How are you? I always like seeing you at these functions. And you're thinking to yourself, you can't stand me. You're just putting on false pretenses today because you don't want everyone around here to know what you're really saying about me behind my back. But I already know, right? Those fake people. Those are people who are smarmy or unctuous. They can also be described as oleaginous. Because something that is oleaginous is something that kind of leaves like that oily, greasy, yucky feeling behind, right? And when those fake people come up to you and they're like, it's always so great to see you. You know, and they get that really pained look on your face, and you know they're inside, they're just like, I can't stand this person. And you're thinking the same to yourself. And you just kind of feel like you've got the creepy, crawly ickies all over you when you're done being nice and smiling back at them. Because you're being kind of oleaginous too, right? To be real would be, really? I'm fairly certain that you would rather not see me. So how about I go stand in another circle and you can visit with these people. Without being rude. Obviously, you don't want to be rude at a function. I'm just saying, there are ways around this without being oleaginous. I actually just got back from a convention, and I get along with everybody at this thing, right? I am friends with everybody. I don't have people that I'm not friends with. I don't really have a lot of people that I don't care for, especially at this particular group of people. But for the first time this year, I found myself face-to-face with someone who I would describe as smarmy or oleaginous. And it was very difficult for me. So, how do you deal with oleaginous people? And if you're the Fit Baker Mom, obviously you deal with things that are probably oleaginous in the kitchen all day, every day, right? Because there are things that are going to leave behind that oily feeling. So again, oleaginous means having nature or qualities of oil when you're talking about stuff. When you're talking about people, you're talking about people who have a false earnesty. They're smarmy, they're unctuous, right? They're super sticky sweet, but it's totally fake. There's no real earnesty to their niceness. Okay? So that is the word oleaginous. Oleaginous. Have fun with that one today. I use coconut oil and earth balance nut. See, coconut oil is an oleaginous substance. Perfect example. Butter, right? If you're a big Paula Deen fan from back when she was still popular and people still liked her, before people started being smarmy to her, oleaginous, right? People are being very oleaginous in Washington, D.C. these days, and Sacramento, and every other state capital between here and the other side of the country. So don't be oleaginous today, but do have fun with the word. Find a way to work it into a conversation today. I dare you, because that would prove that you are absolutely a word nerd. All right, so be good to yourselves. Be good to be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Know that I love you all, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the Thursday edition of Word of the Day when we once again share it with our friends at the Heart Tribes. Until then, mwah. Bye now. You guys too, have a really, really great Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? We're halfway there, so keep up the good work. Bye now.